Hi guys, welcome back to today's video. I was actually supposed to film this like 2 hours ago, but I got sidetracked watching Spirited Away again. So my bad, so sorry. I wanted to actually sit down and have a serious conversation. We've all had to apologize at some point in our lives. I assume I've never personally had to apologize. I'm perfect, actually. I don't know if you know this, but I am indeed perfect. I have, however, received a lot of apologies before, so I think that makes me a pretty good judge on what a good apology is. And so I thought today I should share that with you guys. I want to help educate you so that you can be not like me, but better at apologies. Using WikiHow, we shall simplify this so that your non-perfect brains can understand me much easier. Now, before I share this sacred knowledge with you on how to properly apologize to your Leo friend, I want to remind everyone that I am perfect enough that if you like and subscribe, I will give you absolutely nothing. It's a good deal, right? Good deal. You should do it. With that being said, let's jump right in. Okay, so there's 3 different methods that you can do this. The first method that we will look at is be reasonable. Seems easy, right? You'd be surprised how many struggle with it. Now, the first step to being reasonable is you want to give your Leo friend some time to cool off. Leos, when angry, tend to be a little irrational. They're not all there. So, if you just give them space, leave them alone, don't talk to them, you might later find that you can have a reasonable adult conversation with them. See, you'll do great, I promise. Now, the second step to this is when you do decide that they are calmed down enough that it is safe to approach, you want to give them time to rant, let them vent, get all their emotions out of their chest. You don't have to listen, obviously, like, who would listen? But make sure they feel listened to. One way you can do that is by making empathetic statements. Now, what these are, just smile, nod, say, I understand. Yes, totally. If you want to sound really good while making empathetic statements, you would want to respond to them with a, so you felt like this when I did this. Not a lot, then go, I understand. Even if you don't understand, you want their apology, so you're gonna say you understand. Now, the final step of this is compliment them. Make them feel appreciated and loved. I don't care what they did. They could have murdered someone. They could have hit the body wrong. I don't know. This is your mistake. I don't make mistakes. But you still want them to feel appreciated and loved. Let them know that you value them. And then, now that they're cooled off, they think you understand them, and they feel loved, they will, without a doubt, forgive you easy. And that's what I love about Leos. They are so easy to get on the good side of. Now, the second method is what WikiHow likes to refer appealing to their inner lion. For me, I like to call it fake it until you make it. Now, the first step to this one is you want to treat them like royalty. I don't care if they're a piece of crap. Make them feel like they're great. You want them to just love themselves. Again, they're Leos. That will be very easy. So, you want to do things such as giving them gifts, flatter them, and just overall make sure they have the spotlight, because when the spotlight's on them, they won't be upset with you. But most of all, be sincere. You don't want to go from calling them the worst human alive to suddenly praising them. So you gotta make it realistic, They gotta buy these lies. My camera is falling, okay. Now, the final method that you can try is you want to stroke their ego. Let's see if I can get through this before my camera completely falls. It's taped to a stick right now. I honestly don't know how it stayed up this long, so I'm an engineer. I'm so perfect. I have skills I didn't know I have, like engineering. This is great. Okay, what were we doing? Right, you want to stroke someone's ego. All right. Now, like we said, Leos are very prideful creatures. They believe they are royalty. Are they? No. But they don't need to know that. So, the immediate thing you want to do is, if you're gonna skip the giving them time to cool down, the moment they storm away, you compliment them. Just as much flattery as you can muster in that moment of anger and regret, because I'm sure you regret making them angry. Apologizing a lot helps. The more you apologize, the more likely they are to forgive you. However, once they forgive you, you need to drop the apologies, because then you're just going to be annoying. And you can't really apologize for apologizing, because then it's going to be a really bad cycle, and honestly, no one has time for that. So let's avoid that. Now, the third step to this option. I know there's a lot of steps. I hope you've been taking notes. If you haven't, please rewind and give me more watch time, but most importantly, start taking notes. But now, part 3 of 3. Oh, that was fun to say. Give them an expensive gift. I don't care if you're a broke bitch. Dig out the credit cards. You're gonna go into debt if you want this friend. Okay? So, it'll be easy. Just find them a nice little expensive gift. It doesn't really have to be something they like. You can even include a gift receipt if you want. Personally, if you really want to be an a-hole, it's risky, but it's funny. If you're willing to risk losing your friend, get an expensive, useless gift and don't include a gift receipt, because then they're stuck with it. I've done it before. It was petty, but it was funny. They did not like me after that. They like me now. That's what matters, because, again, perfect, can't stay away from me. Step 4 of method 3. Don't criticize them. Just don't. They don't handle it well. So, honestly, you criticizing them is probably what started this mess, so you don't really want to start it again. So don't criticize them. If you want to lay subtle criticisms down maybe a week after whatever your issue is, then you can do that, but for now, no criticisms. That is how you apologize to a Leo. I hope you enjoyed that video. My camera is really falling now. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Here's a cat. See? Like the video and my cat will like you. She doesn't like me though. She's the only one that thinks I'm less than perfect.